I can pick up a good cold lockdown there, nigga. I need to Eric Stokes. I didn't think she had a boyfriend. Damn, this nigga a nuke. What you say his name was? Drop this motherfucker on the link. This nigga told me, the Raider, he's like, bro, you did me so bad last time. This shit personal. This is a rematch I'm finna do.
With all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders.
I mean, he gonna be fast as hell. I'm sorry for it. You gonna have to build him up.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
You can get that nigga in the second floor. Get you a real elite nigga with your first round picks, and then go for the speed and shit. And that's already fuck on the whole king. You have a fast ass sorry nigga. Shit. Release slow here. He go up against a nigga like. Hold on, let me stick this nigga.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And right away they're gonna stack him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, get somebody. Get somebody this.
And it's second down now.
Can we do our super focused scouting yet? I mean, our private workout. Can we do the private workouts yet?
Getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
When we do the private workouts, I say private the niggas that you really want to be, because it'll show you their talent after they like next to their projected round, and then that determines what they trace gonna be. Oh, he stick his motherfucking ass. He stick his motherfucking ass.
He'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll get two on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways.
We just have to wait and see for we can't lock in on nobody yet for real. But I definitely want you to get some real niggas.
I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Oh, we need that.
Deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. Gets through, and now an opening. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Shit, good breaker. They're going to let me jump.
An early crisis averted as that winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
You could definitely get you some line.
He's got second and third down to fall back on.
You got Cap.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Go to your
this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Go to your manage. I think it's manage roster, and then go to salaries. And tell you, or try to re-sign somebody that's on your team. And tell you, yeah, I think I got like 160. It's gonna be mad as fuck. Pacheco. Your blitz no matter, boy.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
I'm missing the X Factor, Chiefs.
Kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let me check my shit. I know I'm missing some shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And
this shit, nigga. Oh my God.
Complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hold on, damn, I get you inside my play.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Trying to test COVID, that nigga.
Last time over 30 yards.
With my X Factor
20 here. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
93.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown! Darren Waller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I like that. Then O-line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Yeah, it'll tell us they speeds once we
pick up the first down.
Like they 40 time once we get done. Once we get there, we'll get the first 40 time. That's what it is.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got it past
I
the
might
30
have to
before
keep
he's
Juju,
hit
bro.
and dropped.
I didn't want
He's
to.
finding Juju there for the Kansas City first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
5:15 your time.
On first down, Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
How old is he?
Play this year. He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Well, they went for the big play there. But that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10.
No, we running that hole.
From the gun, they'll try to run.
Come on, check it.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10
I
to
got
go.
to be good, man.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for
younger?
confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me.
He said Kirk 88 overall.
It's gone pretty well. I could come right back.
See if you can get something for Calvin Ridley, like a second. What's his overall?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Williams able to get it down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Oh, we just forgot to block.
Totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Butker's kick here is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to? He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 75 yards.
Who the fuck is he?
The Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation.
5:15 Central.
When it exists, to go to it, they did exactly that.
No, the draft is 6:15 Central. Free agency start.
Just looking down at the sideline
Yeah,
now, their
7:15.
defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, bringing a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And they'll run on the inside handoff to the 43, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
Oh,
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
a weak ass throw. I'm gonna do that shit fast enough.
Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off the option, here's Jacobs. That one goes for 8 yards. The Raiders at 7-9 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. He hits Adams complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Carr to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And they're able to point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10
Trying to run my way with definitely say nigga. Got 3 niggas.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit more focus on the run game after tossing an interception on this drive. They've been learning to shut the fuck up on focus on. Some takers be pissing me off. They instigate now.
So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
From the skull, boy. From the skull, boy.
Now here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for KC. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes going to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll.
You run that hoe up your fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck. That shit fake as fuck. That's probably the fakest shit I've seen. Look, fool.
This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 Mahomes
that nigga came.
He's over for the touchdown.
Shut your gay ass up.
Successful from a yard out, and the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
That had 2 rings in. Ready to see some deep.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
I bet this folks on my stream like, what the fuck is this nigga coming out? They can only hear me. They can't hear your crazy ass. Somebody, what the fuck? What?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring
He just,
points.
I got some for him, motherfucking ass. I promise you.
We haven't even left the first half, Charles.
I promise you, boy.
An excellent start.
It won't happen no more.
The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Really don't be understanding
That would go for 26 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Fuck!
Looking again for Roll, he's got him again.
I got niggas over there in the flats, bro.
Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the
Alright.
Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute.
Like, look at my niggas, bro. Don't worry about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
I like the dedication
side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Taking a deep shot here for Hardy.
I mean, fucking.
Out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
She probably just typed in AT, fool.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send into Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
You in a relationship?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Did you ever put your number in at the store? Like rewards?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I don't know how the fuck that bitch found you. That's a good thing though. Yeah, I like the F. No name and she just found you? Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I.
What if? Right. I'm saying it.
I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought one of the best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain for personal protection.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And the Raiders have got it. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get it. Stopped at the 28.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Maybe they can see your name on the receivers and shit.
Make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly.
What was he going to say then?
He just reared back and let it fly.
What was he going to say?
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Nah, he said Nick.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks
havoc. But he Niners and Nick Gers is different. It's indifferent, St. Louis. And that's okay, fool.
On second and 9.
Shit, he went wrong.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this at least is the right idea.
I ain't never seen no shit like this before.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point.
Yeah.
And the lead is down to 4.
I be saying this shit every chance I get.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He said he got 4 nicks. I don't know what else could come from it besides niggas. But he said neat. He didn't say 9. He didn't say he got 4 not. He said he got 4 neat.
Offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about
you don't got to brag, though.
Because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the
oh Lord, how much? Another cool.
Just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Carr gonna throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
Alexa, stop.
And he goes down. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him.
Thank you. Sorry.
Intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
Well, partner, part of what's gotten him to 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. Especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing.
Pacheco, please trust his man.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because
he got superstar.
Short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line
of
scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield.
You already got somebody that's young. You already got a trade on him, and he's fast too. He weighs like 90 speed.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Come on, so second first. He didn't want the team. He gonna win the team.
And he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Hell no, get that nigga the 10.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That second down play call was not to pick up the first down, to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Man, these niggas, all I just want them to do is block. That's it. That's it, bro. We got 4 sacks here. We just rushing 3. And I got protected on my fucking on my own, so they get better to the pass.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
you're
going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
no, my damn fucking linebacker crosses over.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. On play action, now Carr, and he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Here's Hardman to return. That'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Yes, sir. There we go, Pacheco. Break the fucking tackle or 2. Shit.
77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Hands it off out of the gun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's intercepted.
Man.
Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
Who's sitting up, bro?
The Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you're playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9?
He gonna hit the hole in your hook shot.
You played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
exactly.
there. But the 9 picks,
you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
In the man game. Right.
This is going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the
Mine
game.
never been
Sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete
Hey,
pass
cheesy.
leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They don't want me to win, but they don't want me to beat this nigga, man.
Caught Kelsey, left side.
Fucking Raiders, sorry,
They're
yeah.
going to get this down inside the 15. An
Chiefs.
11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Lost their home.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big body
I went
guys.
to work to the
This
field,
team
bro.
has got to be priority 1.
Yeah. Yeah, your birthday tomorrow, bitch.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
After the
And the way they just allowed this nigga to fucking stop the clock like that. What the fuck?
Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw.
Hey, they know you see
He's
it.
taken down. Crosby in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Big white girl.
Defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been
big
quite
white.
an afternoon getting to the
Hey, girlfriend or some shit. I
We're
don't
seeing
know.
it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hold on, Keenan. Keenan, hold on. It's 4th and inches. 27-28. 49 seconds left. I got the ball. Should I go forward or kick the field goal? I'm on the forward. If I get the first down, I'll win the game. For sure. 27-28. I'll rely on my defense. Fuck that.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Butker's kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few
Doesn't matter
plays
for the
and
people
get into
that.
field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
You're a weird, weird boy. You know that? Shut the fuck up, dude.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
What's his pick?
No, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an
What's his
excellent
pick? I
opportunity
agree. What's
to
his
make up
pick?
for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a
Oh,
hurry.
yeah? Do that, man.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I like it, though.
Carr to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Smart as fuck.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Oh, it's free agency week 1. This nigga bullshit. He need to end the fucking game.
Carr. He's going to let it fly.
No! I'm trying to get out this fucking game.
Should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Keenan, free agency has started, so we need to go get your players. That shit go by time. You know that, right? Like you only get a certain amount of time for a nigga to respond. It ain't like the old shit.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game
I hope so.
He
is he the first nigga? Like, is he like a top pick or he like an undrafted
nigga? A little
nigga?
bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this.
I don't know.
As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Kansas City, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7 and.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories.
I can't concentrate right now.